Hello, and welcome back to Two Ferns. I am my brother's coach. I am the student coach Marlon G. Mahinay for my brother Francis Carlo Mahinay. So, right now, I will be defending his exercise prescription, which I made as a coach for him. So, let's start with the cardiovascular conditioning. I made the exercises for his cardiovascular conditioning based on his 3-minute step test, because when he did the 3-minute step test he failed. His performance was very poor. He had a beat per minute of 124, which is why I made his exercise kind of on the side of being aerobic, such as this, which is the jumping jacks, high stepping, standing bicycle, high standing, and butt kicks, which these types of exercise are used for drills in sport running. And I chose this type of exercise to maintain and exercise his breathing technique, so that when I make the another 3-minute step test, his breathing and heart beating would be controlled by his technique and will at least hopefully decrease, because he had such low breathing endurance that it's alarming. Because when you see him in the video, he's such a skinny guy. He has a good build, but unfortunately that build doesn't is not what it seems, because he's such low on breathing. And that's why I'm trying to do him, is to exercise to maintain that kind of breathing. And of course, the main exercise is the jogging, which is aerobic. Unfortunately, I can't choose any other stuff other than jogging, because we are on lockdown, and the only thing where we could jog is our lawn, which is what I did in my previous videos. So yeah, jogging will maintain his breathing and endurance, and hopefully reduces his heartbeat when I will make another 3-minute step test. Hopefully he will improve. So this is the cardiovascular conditioning. It starts with a warm up, conditioning, mainly aerobic for his breathing technique, and the main exercise is the jogging. And after that is cool down, which is same as the warm up. And that's it. That's his whole cardiovascular conditioning. So here is the cardiovascular conditioning prescription table, which I'm gonna show you here. Oh. Okay, so his frequency is 2 times a week, and his intensity is light. I decided that he should be moderate, but he said to me that he don't want to be moderate, he want to be light, because he was just starting out. And yeah, I agreed, because of course he's the one gonna be doing the exercise, I'm not. So yeah, I agreed based at his disposal. So that's basically gonna be his whole routine in about next week. And he's gonna start himself with a warm up, then the conditioning, and then the stimulus, which is the jogging, and ends up with a cool down. So that's gonna be his cardiovascular conditioning exercise for the next couple of weeks. Next part of his prescription exercise is the muscular training prescription. So yeah, he's 17 years old, and my goal is to increase his muscle endurance, because he's not only had difficulty breathing, he has low muscle endurance, and it can be seen in his partial curl up test. He only done six repetitions. That's the only thing he did. For a guy that looks kind of lean, he only did 6. I also based his exercise on his postural assessment, which is that he has a forward head. And it can be explained, his exercise his muscular resistance training into one. So the summary of his whole muscular resistance training is for the improvement of his core muscle endurance, his torso part, and his posture, because he such had bad posture. You know why? Because he always spends his day in his room playing video games. He doesn't have an ergonomic desk or an ergonomic chair. It's just a simple chair which makes his back look like this all day, every day. The only thing he's exercising is his fingers. That's why. That's why he failed at the core muscle strength, at the core muscle partial curl up test, because he doesn't do anything. Just sit in his room all day playing video games. And I'm going to improve it. So this is the exercise that I chose to improve his partial curl up, to improve his core muscle endurance and his posture. So here it is. 3 of these exercises are for the core muscles, which is the partial curl ups, the standing bicycle crunches, like that. I can't do that. I can't do it. And the plank. Plank is kind of, I like plank because plank is kind of universal. It helps you with your breathing. It helps you with your muscles. It increases your arm strength. Plank is universal. I like it. So it's gonna be these 3 exercises: the partial curl up, standing bicycle, and the plank serves his exercise for his core muscles. And the other 3, the cobra stretch, the seated side bend left, and the seated side bend right, serves as exercise for his posture. We got the cobra stretch, which you stretch your body forward. We have that. We got the seated side bend. Those parts, instead of standing, my brother's gonna be sitting. So that is hopefully gonna improve his posture and would make him as tall as ever, because he is just tall, but he's weak. That's why. Okay, so in wholeness of this muscular resistance training prescription, he's gonna start himself with a warm-up stretch, same as the cardiovascular conditioning prescription. It's gonna start with a warm-up stretch, which is the horizontal stretch, hip stretch, and leg stretch, and starts with the exercise and ends up with a cool-down stretch. That's it, which is the same as the warm-up stretch. It's simple. He's gonna do this 2 times a day for about 15 minutes and hopefully improve his breathing, core muscles, and posture. That's what I'm aiming for my brother, to make him the best possible healthy person he can be. Hopefully. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.